Okay, so welcome to the revision class. I think first we want to check on your materials. Okay, so number one, you have short notes like these. Okay, short notes. Okay, make sure you have it. Or some of you all get PDF, right? But I think um, it's better to write it down lah, if you have your book or somewhere else, right? Then second thing, you have objectives. Objective. This one, objective. I give quite a lot, like a bit overshot, a bit too much sometimes. But I think it's okay. The more you do, the better you understand the chapter, right? So like one chapter, I have about 40, 50 questions. 40, 50, yeah, there you go, quite a lot. So you spam at home, I'm not going to do this with you one. So it's extra like for you to complete. Then the answers will be in the Google Drive, the TTC website where you click to join the meeting. There is a link there that says PDF, something like that. Okay, so I'll post it there. Yeah, so you all spam this one and make sure you all score full marks for your objective. Usually in your midterm now, maybe not the full format. Full format is 20 questions, but 20 questions is very little also. But also, maybe your teacher will come up with like 10 or maybe lesser, like 15. Regardless, try to score as much as you can. Maybe just try to aim full marks for your circle objective. Okay, how to do it? You have to do more exercise. You have to keep practicing. Then you can experience different kind of question. Every corner, the same question, but maybe like asking from different corner. So that's for you. Then we have exercise. Okay, exercise will be this one, writing one. So I have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. I will be focusing 1, 2, and maybe 3 a little bit. Okay, 3 a little bit lah. According to Mandarin class just now, I managed to do 3 a little bit, the first part. Okay, so you got 3 materials, everybody. Now, extra announcement for Catholic high school students, CHS students. I said this before, but just in case, I want to say one more time. For CHS students, your exam has 11, 12, 13, right? Chapter 11, 12, 13, right? I already prepared the material for you. Please make sure you all go to Jalan Gasing TTC to collect the physical book for those who are online students. Physical students, I gave them in class already. So for online students who are CHS students, please go to the counter in Jalan Gasing branch, HQ, right? Please pick up one copy. Okay, and there is a QR code in the exercise material. There is a video for you to watch. You can watch chapter 11, 12, and 13 video to follow on. I don't think I have time to teach. So yeah, for CHS students, that's your announcement. Okay, so like Jom, let's start with chapter 1. So you all turn to I'm gonna just pick a few questions. You can turn to page 5, while you have your short notes with you, okay? A QR code for answers at the website. Not QR code, it's just a link. You just have to click the link. But don't worry, I think for my students, I will also post in our normal Google Drive lah. Later on, I'll just post both sides lah. Okay, so you can scan the usual QR code also, but not yet lah. Maybe tonight, tomorrow. Okay, right. So now chapter 1, chapter 2 is super easy. So maybe you just have to follow on with me today. Then chapter 1 and 2, you don't have to do too much of revision already. Focus on exercise, better, save time. Okay, biodiversity is very important for 6 reasons. Number 1 is to makan. Okay, it's for source of food. So you have different kinds of types of food, right? More choices for animals or for human. So that we can have a balanced nature. I help you, you help me lah. No one in this world can live alone lah. So I need you, you need me. Okay, you might have things that I don't have, I might have things that you don't have. So, all the animals, plants, human, all the cycles, they all balance out each other. Okay, becomes recreational places, right? People will come all the way to look at Rafflesia, will come to look at, different animals, or we would go to other countries just to, look at some animals and different plants. For medicines, manufacture medicines, raw material for building materials, and then education. Okay, to learn more things through living things. We learn better understanding of how things work. Okay, then we have endemic species. Try to memorize a few law. Endemic species are species that can only be found in a specific areas or country, right? So these are Malaysian endemic species or Southeast Asia endemic species. I try to remember like a few lah, Malayan tiger, Malayan tapir, rafflesia. At least you can give examples. Okay. All right. Then what is more important is basically how to differentiate invertebrates and vertebrates. I would think this is the main point of the chapter. Because a lot of people underestimate this part. I don't know, fish, birds, amphibians, okay lah, primary school stuff. But you sometimes really cannot even write the comparison or differences or similarities between the groups. Then this one also, a lot of people don't know how to differentiate, how to branch out the hierarchy. Then you separate you separate the wrong side. Okay, so invertebrates means animals without backbone. Okay, vertebrates means animals with backbones. So invertebrates we split into legs and without legs. With legs, without legs. Must follow this one. It's fixed one, you don't simply separate one. And then with legs, right, we have 3 pair and more than 3 pair. So 3 pair has to be insects. More than 3 pair can be something else, not insects. Not insects category. Okay, then without legs, we have segmented and non-segmented. Okay, now that means when you close your eyes, you must have this vision in your brain. You must like, okay, I know with legs, without legs. You must be able to categorize. Okay. So as we do some exercise, we'll try to come back and revise. So let's do both at one time. So can you turn to page 5, and question number 6. Okay, then I will try to go on and we'll go back to the short notes at the meantime. So first question, what is invertebrate? I can copy answer. Invertebrates are animal. There you go. Okay. Good. Okay, like animals without backbone. You all help yourself, okay? You all have your books. Please go ahead. And then I think we want to separate. Okay, before question B, we want to be sure of all this first, then it'll be a lot easier. This is page 5, or page 5. The writing one, the no color one. Okay, no color one. Okay, so back to this part, right? Now, with legs, there's only 3 methods to separate, which is 3 pairs, more than 3 pairs. So the hint is prawn. So obviously prawn is more than 3 pairs. So this must be more than 3 pairs. And then this must be 3 pairs. Okay. So then we have R and S, right? Without legs. Without legs, we separate into what? Segmented and non-segmented. Okay, so sea anemone is no segment one, right? Okay, so this is non-segmented and this is segmented. Okay lah. Then I think this will be a lot easier now. So state example of PQ according to the answers given. So since we know P must be 3 pairs, or I should say 6 legs. So do you know who has 6 legs? Of course you do, right? Okay, then Q must be more than 6 legs. Of course you do, right? If you don't know, you can refer to some pictures in your short notes. Planaria, no leg. Earthworm, no leg. I'm pretty sure you can figure out cockroach and spider. Is that okay? Okay, please write down the names. And we're going to the next page. Okay, good. All right, so grasshopper, next page. Among P, Q, R, and S, which group is suitable? Okay, so you must know grasshopper has 6 legs, or the picture is quite clear already, right? 1, 2, 3, then the other side 1, 2, 3, so 3 pairs. Okay, so then which group so it must be what? It must be insects category lah. So insects must be 3 pair lah. Must be P. Okay, must be P. So that belongs to insects category. So P, group P. B is what? B is what? B is OMG. So question is asking give example of P and Q, right? So P is something with some animal with 3 pairs of legs or 6 legs. Okay, so P must be 6 legs. You can figure out. So Q must be more than 3 pairs. Q already got. You mean this one? Yeah, but question wants you to give examples. Like the answers are here to choose. So Q must be more than 3 pairs. You answer the question? Okay, cool. So yeah, you know what animal. Hi, buddy, you okay, right? Okay, easy question. Let's continue. Suggest another way to classify invertebrates into 2 big groups. Okay, invertebrates into 2 big groups. So currently, invertebrates are separated into with legs and without legs, right? That's the official way of separating it in your textbook, right? So question wants you to find a new way to classify this. I don't want with leg, without leg already. Can we have a new method to separate into almost like half? Okay, I don't want to talk about leg, no leg, no leg. No. Maybe let's change something new. So that's what. Okay, like I give you 10 seconds. Please think about it. Please think about it. Okay, you good? Backbone, bruh. Warren, we are in invertebrate now. All these animals no backbone. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. We won't laugh at you. It's okay. But I'll laugh at you tomorrow. Not Monday. Segment. If you want to separate with segment and non-segmented, right, then these animals will not be included, right, Kaiser? You want to include everyone here, but you need to ask a brand new question to separate into 2 groups, half. Any more ideas? No. Okay. Usually the easiest way lah. Every time I would think, no matter in animals category, the easiest way to separate is to separate where they stay, habitat. Because on planet Earth, it's either you live in the water or you live on the land. That's it, right? That's just opposite of each other. I would think that's the most straightforward way to separate things into half. Okay, so it could be land versus aquatic animals. Okay, or what else? You can go for like with wings, without wings. Some of them wings, no 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 wings. With wings, without wings, or antenna, 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 no antenna, no antenna, no antenna, no antenna. Like that also can. With antenna and without antenna. So I told you, this kind of topic, sometimes we just underestimate the question, right? Like for example, you don't really understand their characteristics on their body. That's the most dangerous part. You know this animal, but actually you don't really know. You don't really know their characteristics. Then everything becomes very difficult already. Imagine all these two. So a lot of students underestimate chapter 1. Like you don't really go through, you just chinchai read and then you'll be surprised the answer you write are like funny answers. Okay, so like there you go, aquatic animal or land animal or another fancy word is called terrestrial. Terrestrial. Okay, good. Okay, so next one. Um, compare crocodile and goat. Then suddenly we are at the vertebrates category. Okay, you know what? Let's pause. We go for this side. Yeah, is everybody okay with this side now? Do you all have any questions regarding the invertebrates? You all must know how to differentiate properly. You know, like for example, first of all, these are all no backbone. No backbone. Warren. Okay, all of them no backbone. Don't talk about their backbone side. There's no backbones. And then insects must be 6 legs. All of them 6 legs, 3 pairs. All of them has antenna. All of them has 3 segmented body. That means their body is always 3 segments. Always insects. Then these are just other stuff, random, like arachnid, crustaceans, or shellfish, whatever. We don't learn. But these are 4 pairs and above. Okay. Then all these, no leg one. No leg separate into segments and no segments. Make sure you're very good at this. Okay. Now, this is not new to you, but just that maybe it's in English. We all learned this in primary school. Now, vertebrates means got backbone. Backbone. All of them has backbone. So we have fish, amphibian, reptile, birds, and mammal. Okay. Each of the category must have their own special characteristics one. So I also would like you to remember their own special characteristics. For example, like fish, only fish has these characteristics, which is body covered with slimy scales, and breathe through gills. So it's very special to fish. You try to remember them, the special one. Okay. Amphibian are special in their skin too, covered with moist skin. Okay. Breathe through gills when they are at young stage and lung and moist skin. Okay lah, this one also is quite special to amphibian. Okay. Okay. Reptiles, special about reptiles, they must have 4 legs except for snakes. Reptiles must have 4 legs because reptiles, right? 4 legs is their most important thing. And then what else? Breathe through lungs. Okay lah. Or dry scale, body covered with hard and dry scale. Okay. Okay, birds. What's so special about birds? Body covered with feather, not fur. It's feather. Okay, feather. A lot. Maybe you confuse feather and fur sometimes. And also have wings lah. Can fly lah, but not all of them can fly lah. And then this one also special to birds only. Scaly legs, have beaks. Okay. Okay. Then mammal, what's so special? Body covered with fur, external ears, sweat glands, produce milk for their young. Of course, the rest you need to remember, but at least the first thing that goes into your mind when you think about reptiles are those that I highlight with you. What is poikilothermic? Again, poikilothermic means cold-blooded, means the body temperature changes according to environment. Okay, so the current question is asking you to compare crocodile and goat. So by the way, you should know crocodile belongs to reptiles. Goat belongs to mammals. Okay lah, then you all can compare a bit. So question wants 3 similarity. Can you look at reptile and mammal column? Can you find 3 similarity? Like from here, mammal and reptile. Can you find 3 similarity? You sentence by sentence, no need combine, just straight away. So like first one, then the second one, and then third one. You go by lines. Like I give you 10 seconds. Please write down your answers. Similarity, okay? Is homeothermic and poikilothermic characteristics? Yeah. Homeothermic and poikilothermic consider characteristics. As long as their body one, it's on their body, then consider as characteristics. Okay, like jom. Okay, you're good. I think directly from here, right, you can find three similarity, right? Okay, you good? So number one, um, internal fertilization. Number two, breathe through lungs. Number three, uh, similarity. What else? Actually, this one can. Live on land, live in water, live on land, live in water also can. Oh, yeah, I think that's already three answer. Oh, got one more. Maybe sometimes we too zoom in, we forgot to zoom out that everyone in this category, no matter fish, amphibian, reptiles, they all have backbone. Like both animals has backbones. So vertebrates, right? They are vertebrates. You okay? Yep. Are you all writing down on your own? Let me repeat again. So number one, both animals have backbones. Number two, both animals breathe through lungs. Number three, both animals mostly live on land, but some in water. Number four, have four legs also can. Okay. But the thing is, uh, I mean, can, but mostly but not everyone, right? Like mammal, quite a lot, not four legs also. I mean, some of them living in water. Okay, good. Okay, so these are the three answers. So you get what I mean now? You have to be quite good at categorizing, but without referring answer. Like exam, don't have your short notes with you. Like you have to close your eyes and recall the characteristics. You good? Okay, so that's it. Like next, Jom. Maybe. Wait, is this? Okay, plants later. We do one more vertebrate. Okay, like number four, page four, question five. Page four, question five. Okay, all good. Right, so this is amphibian versus reptiles. Amphibian versus reptile. What are the common characteristics? Again, everybody, can you look at your short notes? Can you look at your short notes? Amphibian versus reptiles. Two similarity here. Like, please help yourself. Any two, any two, two. Okay, you good? So, similarity between amphibian and reptiles. Number one, Four legs. Yeah. Okay. Four legs. Number two, lay eggs. Number three, breed. Cannot. Poikilodermic. Ah. Number four, yes. Do not forget to zoom out. They have backbones. Okay, quite a lot, right? So you're good. Lay eggs, four legs, poikilodermic. Eh, why did I take the wrong side? Poikilodermic and backbone. So you all do simple sentence like both animals have, like just now. Yeah. Okay. You're good. Okay. So state the difference between animal A. Oh, so finally we need differences now. Okay. So two differences between amphibian and reptiles. So like everybody, go ahead. Two differences. Wait, let me read the question one more time. Take the differences between, yeah, okay. So this one, very normal differences. Yeah. So frog, what frog, uh, reproduced by external fertilization, while reptiles reproduce by internal fertilization, something like that. That's one answer. You need two. Okay, good. You're okay with the second one? I think the second one you can go for maybe so similar, right? Maybe lay eggs with shell, lay eggs without shell. I think that is okay. So the second one, yeah. Frogs lay eggs in water without shell. Reptiles, turtles lay eggs with shell. Okay, all good. Everybody following. Okay, like should be fine. Let's get to B already. Why do amphibian like frogs have to lay eggs in water? Why lay eggs in water? Whoever or whatever animals that lay eggs in water, right? Meaning their eggs does not have shell, right? So you lay eggs in water, or the eggs without shell, right? Has to be in water. Why? I think that's the direction you want to go to. No shell, ma. No shell means you basically will dry up leh. Imagine like eggs without shell, like chicken egg, you crack open, it's just like watery, runny egg white and egg yolk, right? Then it will dry up. So for animals that lives in water, right, they don't need shells because they are already in water, so they lay eggs in water, so they don't dry up. While animal on land, uh, they have shell, right? Is the opposite answer. Okay, so that's because the egg would dry up if they lay eggs on land, so it has to be in water lah, to keep the moisture lah. You want to write the other side also can. Okay, uh, meaning you want to write like, oh, so that their eggs can maintain their moisture or something like that. Okay, or terbalik, the eggs would dry up on land. So reptile lay eggs on land. Explain the adaptive characteristics of the eggs to ensure survival. Okay, like I said, it's the opposite answer. Lay eggs on land. You might be thinking about like protection, right? Oh, got shell, safer ma, more protection. Not exactly though, because no matter eggs are on land or in water, right? They're both so vulnerable. They're both one of the main food source for a lot of animals. They find eggs to makan. So actually, it's not about protection. Having shell or not having shell, they're both equal dangerous. Okay, they are food source. Other animals will find the eggs. So I think what really important here is the same idea. It's about the moisture. Okay, so they have hard shell, right? First thing first. Yeah, what is the characteristics of the eggs? First of all, they have hard shells. Number two, so they won't dry out. So maintain moisture. Even with shell also quite fragile, huh? Okay, you good? Well, that's pretty much we touch and go the vertebrates and invertebrates. The details you need to spend some time lah. Just go through the basics, but don't waste too much time on reading and memorizing. Try more exercise instead. Yeah. Then we go for plants. Okay. Shall we go for plants? Okay, moving in 20 seconds. I mean, 10 seconds is enough. Okay, let's go. Um, plants, number seven, like page number seven, question number eight. Speaking about plants, okay, so the proper way of separating plants into two groups by flowering and non-flowering. Yeah, not mono and die. That's gonna be like another stage. So flowering versus non-flowering. Okay, got flower, then we separate into monocotyledon and dicotyledon. Yep. And then non-flowering, your textbook only wants you to have three things here, which is the moss, the fern, and the conifer. So mono and dicot, mainly the name comes from the cotyledon, the seed. Mono means like one cotyledon. Di means two, can split into half. So what it really means, or what it really represent, is actually woody stem and non-woody stem. That's how we differentiate also. So monocotyledon is non-woody. Dicotyledon is woody. And then remember, you have those roots and the leaf that you need to memorize. Okay. Okay. Non-flowering, they are simpler plants. They are small and simpler plants. Okay. Except for conifer is a proper tree. So moss and fern both reproduce by spores. Conifer reproduce by cones, which is the Christmas decorative items on the Christmas tree. That's actually where it came from. But we put it back onto the tree as decoration. Okay. Can you imagine the Christmas tree rolling its eye like, come on, this was from me. You buy and you hang it on me, right? They separate them, then they sell separately, sell you the tree, and then sell you the decorative items, and you hang it back to the same place where it came from, by the way. So that's just silly. So yeah, there you go. Non-vascular, vascular, vascular. So vascular are basically xylem and phloem, the parts that transport food and the part that transport uh, water. So because moss are so simple, right? So they are non-vascular. They don't even have xylem and phloem. Okay, but fern and conifer they do. They have xylem and phloem, so they call them vascular. Okay, okay, like jump. Question number eight, page seven. So straight away, I think you can differentiate who is who already. Can you write it down? Which one is mono and which one is di? If you cannot, please take a look at this page. The question wants you to differentiate based on their leaves. So I'm pretty sure you know based on the leaves. Can you all do that? Yeah. Um, then the next question, okay? Okay, cool. Next, name the pattern of the leaf. Okay lah, so easy, right? Look at the pattern, then you should know which is parallel and which is network. Yeah. Okay lah, this one is also very simple, like help yourself. Then two characteristics which differentiate mono and di. Other, two other, don't write about their leave anymore, okay? Other than parallel and network, can you compare PQ in other ways? No more this one. You have three more answers to choose from. Can you help yourself? Yeah. So you form sentences. Simple sentences will do like um like monocotyledon plant has fibrous root, while dicotyledon plant has tap root. That's one answer. You need one more on your own. Can you help yourself? Maybe go for woody, non-woody. Maybe go for cotyledon. Okay, like 20 seconds for y'all. Please write your sentence down. You good, everybody? Not waiting for my answers, right? Because I need to go to the next one. Expect you to write, Okay, like explain four reasons why important to maintain biodiversity. Okay, why biodiversity important? This one. So that we have more variety of food supply, right? Something like that. So that we can manufacture medicines and cosmetic. So that we can have different raw materials for industry, like that. But question one's any four lah. So you don't write answers from this because it doesn't make sense. Like you write medical, education, source of food doesn't make sense, right? So you have to give it like a little sentence. Okay, so we need four in total. I just pick random four. Okay. Mm, one more part will be dichotomous key. But that question or that particular subtopic, right? That will take quite a lot of time, which I'm not going to do it here now, because anyhow, I have a video about dichotomous key, so I think you can easily just watch the video, and if you want to learn from A to Z, you go ahead and watch the video. It's in my YouTube, so you can just search YouTube, my name, Eugene Science, and then you'll be able to find that dichotomous key video from my channel, which a long time ago, because I don't think I want to do it here. A bit too long to go step by step. Yeah, so help yourself. Dichotomous key. You can watch video from my channel. So I think that's it for chapter one. We move to chapter two already. Yeah, so plants done now. Okay, plants. Yeah, everybody good. Moving in 5 seconds. We go to chapter two. Let's go. Okay, chapter two. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Dichotomous key. Yeah, please help yourself. Okay, chapter two. I think it's very simple also. We break it down into two parts. The first part is about your food web and food chain and those natural cycle. And then the second part will be the interaction. Like that, two parts. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, the first part is to talk about producer, primary, second. I'm pretty sure you all understand all this, right? Not a very difficult part. So you please read through the important points. Okay. So producer are those who produce food lah, or plants that can carry out photosynthesis. Primary are the one that eats plant, and secondary are the one that eats. Primary and tertiary is the strongest in the chain, okay, that eats all of them. So there's also decomposer, which is bacteria and fungi. So bacteria and fungi are in charge of breaking down dead bodies or dead plants and animals. So then return to the soil again. It's a cycle. Okay. Food web and food chain. What is happening here is they are all just transferring energy. Yeah, I eat you, you eat me, I eat you, you eat them eat me, and then you eat me again. And it's because everyone or every animals and plants, they take food for energy. So as energy pass on in each stage, right, there will be waste. That means energy will lose to different aspect. Number one will be to carry out life processes. I don't need to eat, man. I cannot give you everything, man. I need some for myself, ma, right? So I need to carry out life processes such as like respiration, metabolism, and whatnot. And some of them are lost in the form of heat energy to the surrounding, because your body releases heat all the time, right? Animal releases heat all the time, right? So as energy pass on in food web and food chain, it decreases. Okay. Then we have two cycles, which I don't think I will need to do one by one with you. You can read through. Very simple. Water cycle, carbon cycle, and oxygen cycle, three cycles. So you learn this in not primary school, form one lah. Oh. Yeah, photosynthesis and respiration we exchange. Yeah. Then water cycle just go one round lah. Evaporate, rain, then come down, water again, evaporate, then rain, then okay, easy. Okay, then down to problems that affects the natural cycle. Then down to your ecosystems, right? From habitat, species, all the way to ecosystem. It gets bigger and bigger. Species is one only, like one animal is one species, the same type. Population is many of the same type together. Community is different population together. Ecosystem is a bigger aspect, including non-living things. So when we say ecosystem, you have to understand we includes the river, the sea, the air that we breathe, the soil that we step on, the mountain, everything else. Okay. Then three different habitat like desert, tropical, tundra. Okay. Yeah, easy. Okay. Then we have interactions. Okay. Interactions basically are the more common questions to ask lah. So we have prey-predator, competition, and symbiosis. So everybody know prey-predator, right? Prey-predator means one must be a stronger animal, one must be a weaker animal. Okay, so competition means same tier, same level. Plants and plants, trees and trees, lion, tiger, same category. They fight for basic needs lah. Okay, okay. Symbiosis got three: commensalism, mutualism, and parasitism. Okay, these examples here are just what we have from your textbook. But this part, I really encourage you all to know some extra examples, like in your reference book. The book might give you extra examples. I think it's good to know more, because this part sometimes exam can ask like out of your book. Okay, yeah. So the first one, commensalism. Commensal gets benefit. The host no benefit, no damage. Okay, just like my friend is very good in his homework. I copy his homework. I'm the commensal. I get benefit. To my friend is, you want copy, you copy. You don't lose my book. Tomorrow bring. So I get benefit. My friend has no benefit or no harm. That's called commensalism. Okay, shark, remora fish, staghorn and tortoise. Mutualism, both gets benefit. My friend is very good at his homework. I copy his homework, but I always bring very nice bento. Like my mom makes me lunch or recess time. I have a very good um, rice box or something like that. So I belanja him. I copy his answer. He makan my bento. Okay. I help you. You help me. Okay. Clownfish, anemone, algae, fungi, mina, bird, and buffalo. Okay. Parasitism, parasites gets benefit, host is harm. I copied my friend's homework, but I didn't bring his homework the next day. I passed up my own homework. My friend did not get to pass up his homework. He is equals to not doing homework. Okay, but I copy his homework. So I got the benefit, but he got harm or damage. Okay, so fleas, tapeworm, and human. Okay, so I think we can try out some work. Yeah. So chapter 2, chapter 2, please turn to maybe this one, question number 4. Okay, question 4. This is page 15. Okay, so you need to write down the interactions. Can you, without choices, can you decide like, oh, is this common solid? Oh, is this prey predator? Oh, is this, yeah. So please decide. Some of them not from the front, right? But I think most of them, yes. Like, what is this little chicken doing here? So chicken here is, I think the chicken is eating up some worms lah. Huh? Is everybody okay? Shall we? Teacher, what is that finger animal? What is even finger animal? Finger animal? Bruh. Can you like say alphabet? B. Too dark, is it? Your book. Can you see it clearly now? Looks like finger. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's hermit crab and anemone. Finger animal. Okay, everybody. Shark and remora fish. Common sadism. Finger animal. Well, that's hermit crab and anemone. Mutualism. Chicken and worm. Prey predator. Monkey and monkey and monkey and monkey and banana and banana. The same category, right? All them fight for something. So competition. Okay. And this necklace here looks like the necklace, right? It's obviously a tapeworm. That's parasitism. I mean, first thing first, can you even know how to differentiate? So that's your basic, must memorize a bit like examples. Okay. Give one example of interaction that is similar to B. Any more mutualism you know? Of course, of course we have. Other than hermit crab and anemone, we have three more here for you to choose. Let's say algae and fungi. Let's say minabird and buffalo. Okay. Uh, but I think you need to explain though for 2 marks that give an example of interaction. Yeah, because 2 marks you need to like explain a bit. You cannot just write like the names. But why do I just write the names? Give an example of the one interaction. One interaction only. Yeah. Wait, don't tell me that you name two animals, then you get 2 marks. Huh? I feel like it is though. Well, no explanation then. Give an example of one interaction between organisms and similar. No explanation. Okay, so I guess you write two names into onto it, then you get 2 marks. This one extra, you choose. I mean, you choose. I just give you extra of mutualism. Okay, mutualism. Everybody good? Okay, C, shall we? Name the organisms in B. Oh, then this one. Oh, now you have to explain. But B is it? This one, B. This one. Okay, okay. So you have to name the organisms and you have to explain what do they provide onto each other. Okay. Okay. So first of all, this is called the hermit crab and anemone, right? Hermit crab and anemone. So what do they get from each other? Hermit crab provide transportation, right? Bro, I'm very good in going around. You want to follow me? Then the anemone will provide protection. Right. Sure. I'll follow you. I'll protect you. Don't worry. You just have to bring me along. I help you. You help me. You bring me around, provide transportation. I protect you. Okay. So for 3 marks, the first you have to mention their name first. Sea anemone and hermit crab. Number two, hermit crab provide what? Number three, sea anemone provide what? Yeah. So there you go. 3 marks. You can break it down. Okay. Mm. All good. And question D. Okay. Right. Question D. I think you can please take another similar reaction that is regarding a similar reaction between remora and shark. So that means you have to take another commensalism. Can you? Commensalism? You can, right? Yeah. So barnacle and whale is commensalism. Okay, but it's not from the front part, but barnacles and whale. Rafflesia and plant is parasitism. Mina and buffalo is mutualism. Fern and tree, correct. Okay, commensalism. So you have to be very good in memorizing this also. You must know how to differentiate who is who, what relationship, what they provide each other. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Like maybe another one to go. Let's go in 5 seconds. Let's go. Please turn to hmm, this looks this looks okay. 18 page 18, question 7. Page 18, question 7. You want to try A1, 2 for now? Like everybody, go ahead. A1 and 2. You know what is this, right? This is Mina bird and crocodile or plover bird with crocodile. Okay, good. So obviously this is, I help you, you help me. So the bird is there to eat up all the scrap, right? All the between the teeth. For the crocodile is, thanks for checking my teeth, right? You help me, I help you. You've got food and I've got my teeth clean. So mutualism. Please give another example of mutual. So many, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can give another mutual. Okay, okay, like B. Diagram below shows the changes of population prey predator. Okay, guys, prey predator. Describe how population of prey predator control the size of prey. Population of prey control the size of. Why do I keep reading the wrong thing? Describe how population of predator control the size of prey based on the graph. Okay, so make use of the information. Now, first thing first, what you observe here is the dotted line is prey and the straight line is predator. So obviously, how they control the number memang predator makan prey lah, right? So first thing first, what is prey predator? Prey predator is the prey will eat the predator will eat the prey, or the prey will be captured by the predator. Okay, or the predator will hunt or kill the prey. That's your first thing. Second, refer to graph. So you realize this, right? When predator increase, prey decrease. Make sense? When more predator, prey will get eaten up very quickly, right? So they decrease. That's how we answer the population of the size of prey decreases already. But to continue the story for you, when the prey decrease, the predator also decrease because no food already. I eat too fast already. No more food. Then until a point, predator decreases, prey sees opportunity and increase again. So it's always cross one. Cross. Okay, like for 2 marks, how we're going to form sentence for this? So I think number one, we need to mention why the prey number go down, or because predator makan prey, number one. Number two, when the predator increase, the prey will decrease. 2 marks. There you go. So plan a bit, right? I really encourage you to make it simple and don't write as you think. You should plan the marks, the points, then only you start writing and elaborate two different sentences. Because when I separate into like 2 marks, I separate two sentences, right? Then I can keep remind myself I must finish my sentence number one, short and simple, full stop. Then I move on to second point. Because or else you won't be able to keep track what you're writing and what your point, where your point is. Then you'll be writing essay and story already, which you probably don't get any marks. Okay, you good? Other than the presence of predator, state one other factor that influence population size and ecosystem. Oh, this is a bit like from, I show you, you okay? How can we change, how can we affect the size of population? Like very small part, other than prey predator, what else? Disease, the presence of the or disease attack, or like source of food or food source. Yeah, straight away, like this one, no explanation, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Just 1 mark. Okay, so straight away, like the attack of disease or diseases also can, or food source, or source of food. Okay, a change of weather, but not this one lah. Small small lah. This part are our small one lah. Small parts. Okay, but make sure you read through also lah. Okay, you good? Okay. Maybe yeah. Let's try this food web food chain. Next question actually next page, page 19, question 8. Okay, you good? Why vegetables? Why vegetable is producer? What a weird question. Uh, because vegetable because vegetable green color, right? So actually there is definition for this. It's not so random. Why producer is producer? Because producer are organisms that make its own food through water. This is the official answer. You don't write funny because, because it's green color or no. Yeah, buddy. Vegetable, then you start with the word vegetables instead of organisms. Vegetables produce its own food through photosynthesis. Full stop. Okay, or you can write vegetables are green plants that produce their own food through. Also, can up to you, doesn't matter. Simple sentence will do. You good? Okay, next one. State the type of interaction between rabbit and flea. Flea, kutu, kutu, kutu sucks blood. So obvious. Parasitism. Okay, parasitisms. Okay, predict two effect that will happen if snakes die of disease. Snakes die. The direct effect will be those that are before the snake. Chicken, rabbit increase. One mark. Grasshopper, vegetable decrease. Second mark. Okay, can you all help yourself? Yeah. So we say population, right? We don't just say the animals. So the population of chicken and rabbit increases. Full stop. The population of grasshopper and vegetable decreases. You know the reason, right? I mean, when there's no predator here, then the prey increase. But when rabbit and chicken increase, then the one that is before them gets eaten more, so then decrease. You good? Nice. Okay, good. So like simple sentence will do. Check. I think you're okay with your sentence. Okay, diagram below shows the type of interaction between shark and remora fish. Okay, for how many thousand times we right? So shark and remora fish, it's called the common sabi. Okay. What is the advantage of that is obtained by remora fish? It means asking for the benefit. Remora fish gets remora fish gets to feed on the scrap of food. So there you go. Maybe from here to here. You good? Remora fish gets to feed on scraps of food left by the shark. Or actually, transportation also can though, right? They get free ride, free rider. They just ride on wherever the shark goes to. Free transportation. Yeah, you choose either one. You want to talk about transportation? We're going to talk about food. Food is here. Can red remora fish gets protected? Actually, no, like, that's not part of the answer. The shark, I mean, the shark don't really protect, like it's not a known thing. It just so happen you're following a predator, so who will dare to come near, right? So, but the official answer will be food and transportation. Okay. Yeah. So, please take another sample of this interaction. Any common salism? Okay lah. Common salism other than shark is the fern. Lor. Second picture. Lor. This one. Lor. This is what eagle and snake. Nothing. I don't even know what is this actually. It looks like an egg though. I don't know what's that picture, but anyway, is this one. Um, it feels. It feels. I don't know, like some fungi and the tree bark. It might be a parasitism. Round poop. What the poop on the tree? Okay, you're good. Nah, you'll get the hang of it, right? It's actually quite easy, but make sure you all do work. Don't just sit down and read, because you realize no matter how many hours you spend on reading and memorizing, right? The moment you open up exercise, you still don't know how to do one. So don't spend too much time sitting down and memorize and study and study just to make yourself feel better. You should spend more time doing exercise instead. Like next page, C. And when you do exercise, eventually you get to study one because you need to find answer from short notes. Diagram below shows an owl. Why do the farmer rear owl? Owl is to catch what? So obvious, right? You rear owl because you want to catch. Well, in oil palm plantation, it's mostly rats, right? Rats very kacau one, they will eat up all the oil palm fruit. So yeah, you want to catch the rats or you want to eat the rats. You want to uh, kill the rats as the pest. Okay, name the method. So we are here at this little subtopic called biological control. So biological control make use of this. By the way, these are given by textbook, the example. So you cannot say you don't know lah. If question asked, you got nothing to blame. Okay, so Bacillus thuringiensis, that's a bacteria to kill beetles. You spray the bacteria to the beetles, so it will destroy the beetles, but not the plants. So owl and rats, guppy and mosquito, ladybird and aphids, duck and snail. So make sure you know some of them. Anyway, it's called biological control. Okay, yeah. State advantage of this method. That means what is so good about biological control. So the main point of biological control, right, is focusing on like better environment, because we don't want to use pesticides. So we are comparing to pesticides. Okay. Now, you choose one, no, but I know you want short answers, right? Like low cost. Yeah, you can. So you can write low cost, or you can write cheaper than using pesticides, something like that. Or you want to go for the others, does not pollute environment, so you choose one, okay? Okay, good. Um, Owl can kill rat. I thought plural is mice. Um, yeah. Wait, what was the question about? Yeah, plural for rats. No, plural for mouse is mice. Rats. Rats are rats, the different species. Different species. Okay. Mouse, mice. Rat, rats. Okay, jump. Um, yeah, I think that's for chapter 2. Yeah, biological control like that only. I have more like biological control. Um, Okay, you're okay with chapter two? Yeah. At least you have some idea now. So the rest of the time you just have to spend more time on doing your exercise. I think we can go chapter three. So all these you all study like read through lah, huh? Okay. Okay. Chapter three. Yes, it's the pain in the arse. This is the chapter you have to memorize a lot of things. And then some more got chapter four. Chapter four is the diseases. These two chapter is really annoying. One, two, very simple lah, huh? Three. Um, First part is to memorize all the vitamins and minerals and fibers and carbohydrates, know all the functions and examples and effects of deficiency. This one, honestly, there's no shortcut one. How cannot? You really just have to sit down, maybe half an hour or 15 minutes just to put it into your brain. Okay, so what I can help you here is this is the 7 classes you want to separate. So the first 3 classes are the most important macronutrients: carbohydrate, protein, fats. These are the 3 things that is the biggest amount. Then followed by another 3 that comes together, which is fiber, fiber, mineral, and vitamin from fruits and vegetables. Together, fiber, vitamin, and mineral. And then last will be water alone. So meaning 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, 3 macro, 3 vitamin, minerals, and water, and fiber, minerals, and vitamin, and then last will be water. Okay, so of course, carbohydrates and fats are for energy. You need to read the details, yeah. Protein are for you to grow. Okay, then vitamin and mineral is the part where we break down into different sources. You need to spend time here also. Okay. Food test definitely you need to memorize. No, this one super important. Iodine test is to test the presence of starch. Color changes must memorize. Benedict is to test glucose. Milan is to test protein. Alcohol emulsion is for fats. Okay. Okay. Um, maybe just warm up with some minerals. Vitamin question, nutrients question. Can you turn to 22? Mm-hmm. 22. Okay, very simple. Number one and number two, I need you all to draw lines or to write the correct answer now on your own. Okay, super simple. Please refer to short notes. I'm pretty sure you can find answer there. You're good. Okay, so which vitamins are water soluble and fat soluble? Okay, do we have such thing actually? Vitamins. Hmm. Hmm. Here. ADEK, fat soluble. BC, water soluble. So ADEK, okay? Are they fat soluble? So ADEK, fat soluble. ADEK. Then water soluble, okay? Good. Okay. You can easily memorize when you try to do exercise. Okay. So calcium for deficiency. Okay. Lack of calcium. What happened? Like one by one. Oh, lack of calcium is rickets and osteoporosis. Okay. Rickets, osteoporosis. Lack of iron. Iron. Iron is here. Anemia. How difficult is this? I don't see any reasons that you can't do at all, right? Iodine, iodine, goiter. Okay? Me, me. Oh, okay. Calcium, bones. Iron, red blood cell. Iodine, goiter. Potassium, last one. No, I mean, what else to write? Proper functional. But by the way, potassium is for like prevent muscle cramp and all that. Okay. It's for nerves. You good? Okay lah. Right? Then the rest you want to go through lor, right? This one definitely you need time on. Okay, so next. Can we go to question 5? We go for calories. Page 23, everybody. Page 23, question 5. Okay, so this part is quite heavy on memorizing one lah. Being very honest, there's no shortcut. You just have to spend time memorizing it. So then we're down to some calories and balanced diet. So balanced diet means you must eat everything in the right quantity that is required by the body. Okay, then we have calorie intakes, the factor that affects how much you need to makan. Okay, some calculation, which I think I have a bit or not. It's BMI. I think it's BMI. It's not calorie. It's okay. We try out page 23. Food pyramid provides a guideline on the intake of food to maintain healthy body. What is meant by, right? Copy answer. Balanced diet is a diet. So the whole thing, everybody. Teacher, can I go toilet? Yes, of course. It's your house. Don't worry. Don't have to ask for permission. Go ahead. Okay, you're good. Yep, definition. Easy. Okay, okay. Like jump. Two factor that influence calorific requirement. There you go. Any two, no explanation, right? Just to list it out so you can write body size, comma, age, and then work, and then okay. Okay, let's go. Next. This is BMI, not calorie. It's okay. Let's try some BMI. So this is a table to show you the status lah, right? What is underweight, what is obese, and whatnot. So Mr. Tan's weight is 90 kg. 90 kg. His height is 160 cm. Calculate BMI by okay. So formula given, right? Good. Since we just make use of it. Okay. So the weight is 90 kg. The unit is kg, correct? No problem. The height is in meter though. So 160 cm must change to meter first. Then you must do meter square. So 160 cm is 1.6. So 1.6, I just do square, 1.6 square. Later the unit will be meter square. Okay, like calculator, everybody. And please let me know your answers, those who've calculated. 90 divide bracket 1.6 square. Excuse me. You good? Anybody with numbers, with answers? 90? Eh? Wait, what? Cannot be right. Okay, I think that's more like it. 35.16. Okay, right. 35.16. Correct. So 35.16 obviously is in the obese category. So determine the status, like obesity. Okay, good. All right. Individual with obesity problem usually have several options to overcome. I mean, obesity here are really obesity, like very bad one, like as bad as like you cannot even get down from your bed, like you're just on bed all the time. You cannot even walk on your own. Those are very extreme examples. So Mr. Tan's doctor recommend a surgery to shorten his what the right? You'll be thinking, huh? I never learned this before. Then you will tend to answer funny things, right? So how can this help? Scientifically, you must refer back to what you learn, although you don't learn this particular thing here, but you understand why shorten. Intestine, small intestine for what? Small intestine is to absorb nutrients. So if you shorten your intestine means you absorb lesser. You absorb lesser means you absorb lesser means you get to reduce the amount of calorie you take off. Then you become thinner. Does that make sense to you? You have to go by this thinking, you have to go back to your basics and try to apply. So, by the way, a lot of celebrities, a lot of models, they all do this surgery. Yeah, they're not obese, but this surgery can help you to reduce the total amount of calorie you take. So they do this to keep the body slim and in shape. But in terms of obesity, this is the choice to go for. If you're so extreme, doctor will have to suggest this procedure lah. Okay. So sounds weird, but yeah, it is what it is. So number one, you want to say that when you cut the small intestine short, the food goes through a shorter distance. Okay, you need to plan your marks, 2 marks, right? The food goes through a shorter distance, 1 mark. Okay, then number two, reduce calorie intake. Reduce calories. I mean, the first one is just to start off. You can continue here, but the marks comes from here and here. So to minimize the absorption of food. So if you want the Kaiser, if that's your answer, that is your the second one. I think to be more accurate, is to minimize the calorie, because we're talking about obese now, right? Calorie is the thing that makes obese person obese. So you are missing out the first point lah. Okay, then number four, one last one. Okay. Beside method in B3, very extreme, right? Is there any other way? Can we not do the surgery? I would say the standard answer that we used to write about, calories. So what else? If someone is really obese or overweight, so the standard answers will be, well, the problem comes from makan ma, your mouth ma, right? Therefore you have to go back to those usual answers like 像我状况
多
现在。
交了呢，
回家，回家，回家，回家。
哦，回家，拜拜。
Now, I also don't know what happened. We all just got kicked out at the same time. Hey, sorry, sorry. Okay, continue. You all copy the last one, number 4, then we are done. You're good? I also don't know what happened. Someone closed one of the tutor closed the room, closed the breakout room. Normal. Okay, so I was saying you can go back to usual answers such as exercise regularly. Okay, reduce fatty food because you're in an obese condition now, right? You don't write balance intake. Balance intake of food is not gonna help. You should greatly reduce the fatty food and carbohydrates. Okay, you need 2 anyways. I give you 3, then maybe you can eat more fruits and vegetables. Okay, good. Um, sorry for what happened. Now the rest of chapter 3 and 4, I will do it in my normal class. So those who comes to physical class, please bring your seminar book and the book that we're doing in normal class. If you guys are online, it's okay. You can stay online. I mean, your book is at home, right? So not a big problem. So everybody, for online, for physical student, remember, yeah, I need the book, right? Well, I hope today this 1.5 hour speed run managed to cover most of it. You just have to continue do your work at home. You spend lesser time in readings and memorizing. So I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys in our class. I'll see you guys Sunday for those who are new today. So peace, everybody. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. See you. Bye bye.